Alright, we're back, boys and girls. We have another beer from the Better Bitters Brewing Company, who do the Brook line of beers from Ontario. I've been able to sample several of these beers now, thanks to the Albino Rhino, and this is yet another one he has sent to me. Brook Cuvée Spice Strong Ale. 7.75% alcohol by volume. Spice Strong Ale, oak aged, craft brewed. It says, and the Better Bitters Brewing Company is from Burlington, Ontario, Canada. And it says no preservatives. Yeah, okay. So, if you're not familiar with the term cuvée, it's a French term. It refers to, basically means vat or tank, and it's generally used for wine. It can be used to describe a certain vintage of wine, certain type of wine. It can also used to describe the top quality strain of grape used for the wine, I guess. And when it's used in beer, it generally means the best beer that brewery makes, the one they spend the most time on. It can also refer to several vintages of wine being mixed together, and that can also leak over the beer as well. You can have different beers mixed together or whatever. In the case of this one, it's just one that Brook has specially made, that they put a lot of attention to detail to. They spiced this up. They've aged it in oak vats. I think it's about 6 months that they age this thing, mature it in the oak vats, oak casks, whatever. And so we're gonna get right into it. This is, I guess, this is one of their specialty seasonals, apparently. All right. Whew, looks nice. Orange in color. Very murky orange color. Even the head has got a slightly more orange than tan kind of tinge to it, and it's about 1.5 fingers worth of head. Let's go right to the aroma. Oh yeah, that's quite spicy. Nutmeg, cinnamon, ginger, cloves, maybe allspice. No alcohol present at all in the aroma. At all. No alcohol. This smells like this malty, spicy, smooth beer. It smells a lot like any of those really nice spicy winter warmers you can get. Sort of like Garrison's, although there's no fruit flavors to this one in the aroma at all. It doesn't have that port-like Belgian quadruple kind of smell to it. It just smells like almost, it could even pass for a pumpkin, you know, like a spiced pumpkin beer kind of thing, because I've had some pumpkin beers that smell just like this, where you don't get any pumpkin at all. You just get like the sort of pumpkin spices almost. Like, all right, guys, let's go right to the taste. So you get all those spices you got in the nose. They come out again in the taste. The cloves, the ginger, the cinnamon, coriander. It's got this very citrusy, almost fruity, like biting into like an orange instead of just like the orange juice. Like, it's got this very citrusy taste to it. Really nice note. The body is it's not particularly thick. I guess it's about medium bodied, but it's got this sweet, juicy, citrusy kind of underlying note to it. It's very, very nice. Mixes very well with the spiciness. If there's any alcohol at all, it's just masked in the end, in the finish, with the dryness and the stringency. There's no gag reflex or anything going on here. This is definitely not for beginners into the craft brew world. This would probably scare the pants off anybody trying their very first craft brew. It's definitely for people who are very, very used to spiced ales, used to pumpkin beers, winter warmers, that sort of thing. And this is a really nice example of one of those, although it isn't warming. Like, it doesn't, despite its alcohol content, it does not, you don't feel the alcohol, it doesn't warm you up going down, really. It's very nice, very, very nice. It's even got this tartness coming up in the back of the mouth. Balances very well with the spice and the citrus notes. Fuck, that's an excellent beer. It's definitely not one where you could session it. I mean, the alcohol alone guarantees that, but it's pretty damn bold in the spiciness. Like, it's one of those ones where you have this one bottle and that's it. This is like an after dinner beer. I wouldn't say dessert beer, but it's definitely an after dinner kind of beer. I could see myself having like a really nice steak or something like that, then having one of these afterwards, or even having it with it. I think it would probably complement quite a few supper dishes. But yeah, this is really excellent. I think it's quite special. It's not overly complex or anything, but I think Nickelbrook did a really, really nice job here. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. I actually think I like Nickelbrook's pumpkin beer better than this one. Their pumpkin beer, that was also a spiced beer. That was fucking excellent. Nickelbrook's a good brewery. They make some pretty solid stuff. Some of their stuff is just, you know, really good introduction to craft brew stuff. And then you get stuff like this. This is like, wow. Really excellent stuff. 4 out of 5. Brook Cuvée. I think it deserves the term Cuvée. It's definitely a nice, special, well-made beer. Alright guys, we will see you later.